Money Moves with Mem 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're gonna be reacting to yet another video. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. This is another video from the YouTuber I've been checking out for a minute. Tales from the Streets. He interviews a lot of young homeless people. So without further ado, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's hop straight into the content.
You have any headphones?
No. No, I don't.
What's your name?
Juan. What's yours?
Corey.
Nice to meet you. Why are you crying?
I'm sad. I want to love. I want somebody to hang out with and be affectionate with. And my mom and my growing up isn't like that. So I don't know. Being alone for a long period of time it makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, so what's your name?
Corey Jade Walker.
Corey. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from LA. I was born in Hollywood. I grew up in South Central, and I moved out here when I was 8.
So, first of all, guys, like, you guys see how the streets and living a street lifestyle, it tends to wear on people, you know. Um, like, there's no way possible I would have thought that this lady was 25 years old. If she would have said, like, 37, 40, then I'd be like, okay, I believe it, but I still don't believe she's 25. But she sounds 25, so, you know, 9 times out of 10, she probably is 25. But this is, you know, if you look at a normal 25-year-old, probably in college or fresh out of college, and you look at her, you'd be like, oh my God, yeah, the streets is not, living in the streets and the homeless lifestyle is not easy. You know, it's very difficult, and it causes a lot of strain on the body. But let's keep it moving.
Okay. So what's your current situation?
I'm homeless. I used to be a stripper, and yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your childhood growing up.
Like what? Like what do you?
Did you have both parents? How was?
So I just had my mom and like my stepdads, and my mom used to like get around. So I've had a couple stepdads in my life.
You were growing up in South Central?
Huh?
You were growing up in South Central?
No, growing up out here in Arizona.
Okay. So, do you have any family right now? You still have your family or no?
My mom's still here with us, and then, well, my mom's still like alive, and then I have 2 sisters and a brother.
Okay. Do you keep in contact with them or no?
I keep in contact with my mom every so often, but we're like 2 different people. Like, she likes winter, I like summer.
Yeah.
She'll say like she likes being alone, and I like being affectionate.
Yeah. So you were crying earlier because of that, right?
Yeah, like
You
I was
said
crying.
You're lonely out here?
Not out here, but like I'm lonely in general. Like I'm only 25.
Yeah.
And like most 25-year-olds think the world, it moves really fast or surpasses them at like high speeds, and I think that like it moves really slow, and that like there's not enough time in the day to not spend with somebody.
Yeah, so honestly, guys, I honestly feel like there's no reason for a 25-year-old person to be in this position. Um, you know, if a young person that's a teenager just follows you know, when you're in high school, if you just follow the basic things that a high school kid is supposed to do, stay away from drugs, um, stay in the books, and then try to get into a good community college when you're 17, 18. Try to get you a little job on the side, and or if you got good grades, you play sports, go to college. And a lot of times the reason why this young lady is in this situation is because um, she thought she could maneuver life, and life was a certain type of way, and she figured out that life could be difficult, very difficult, really fast, and life is very expensive as well. So a lot of times, a lot of these homeless people, you'll be surprised. You would think that they're older, but once you get to talk to them and stuff like that and get to know them, these are basically young adults. We're living in an age of a lot of young adults being in this situation. But let's keep it moving on.
How long have you been homeless for?
My third year, my third or fourth year.
How was it before you ended up out here on the streets?
It was fine. It was hard keeping track of keeping my key, who was in my house while having a roommate, and then the stuff I had. I didn't want to keep anything nice because I had a roommate.
So you had your own apartment. You were working, dancing. Mm-hmm. You're making good money.
Yeah, but it was really hard. I was working from 11 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Okay. To 4 a.m. So you're pulling 16-hour shifts or more?
Yeah.
How'd you end up losing what you had, your apartment and stuff?
So, I was the people that I was hanging around, I was smoking weed with them, and the one thing about weed, it opens your mind and your chakras and what you have to say towards people. I didn't feel like a lot of the shit that they had to say was intelligent or needed in my life, but it all was stuff that revolves around what we were doing and working on. So it wasn't inappropriate, it wasn't vindictive.
Basically, she's going into marijuana, and she's saying that it opens your mind and stuff like that. A lot of times, a lot of these young people, they're used to doing a certain thing, and then they start doing it with other people, and then 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people end up lacing them. You know what I'm saying? Where it's supposed to be one thing, but it's mixed with a bunch of other things, a lot of chemicals and stuff like that, and it ruins the person. A lot of times, a lot of people do not come back from that. Because I got an uncle who drink was, and he really pretty much never came back from that, But let's keep it moving, y'all.
Or they were trying to get me to do anything. It just wasn't my type of speed of relationships. Do you have any more questions?
Do you go to CAS or not?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why don't you look for a program?
I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to look for a program.
You just want to end it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other questions do you have?
Well,
One more?
I had a couple of them, but
okay. When's your birthday? So what are you?
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
I'm Libra. I'm September 24th.
Are they compatible?
Yeah. So your water sign
Yeah.
is your moon. So having an Aquarius above you, and then wait, you are an Aquarius or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty compatible.
I never really got into all that stuff, but I know a lot of people are into all that sign stuff.
What do you think makes somebody uncompatible with somebody?
I don't know. I think they have like charts, don't they? They say like if you're the year of the rooster and if you're from this.
Those are actually for good luck. Those show
okay.
you the direction that life is leading in your hood, like the hood of your car, not like what's in your car yet, but what people plan on putting out into. And then your regular horoscope, like your Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, those deal with like how you will be feeling during those months. And sometimes they even break it down into times.
If somebody watches this interview and they want to give you some donations or give you some words of encouragement or anything like that.
Right here. They can find me right here.
Do you have like a Cash App or anything like that? Like
email? No, not right now. I don't have fun.
You don't? Why don't you get in the bonus fund?
That's sad. Like, this lady don't even have a Cash App. Like, probably don't have a cell phone. But that's normal with a lot of homeless people. Like I said, I've been homeless before, but I couldn't never see myself without basic things. Like I kept a bank account. Like I was the homeless dude that, like, especially like when I was in Houston and stuff, like I would have like $1,000 or something like that in my pocket and I'd be sleeping on a bench, which I could go to a hotel and live in a hotel because I got the money in the bank and I got money in my pocket. But a lot of times when people see you sleeping on a bench, like I'll be sleeping on the bench and nobody will really mess with you or try to take anything from you because they think you're homeless. So there's some good sides to like people thinking that you're homeless and thinking you're broke, because if you is homeless and you got money and you don't show anybody, people just gonna think that you're just a homeless person without anything. Like there was times I would be asleep and I would wake up and somebody would leave food, money and stuff like that. So it's absolutely insane.
I asked for one, but I don't know what's gonna happen. What do you have to get an Obama phone? Don't you have to have like a social security?
Yeah, I think an ID.
An ID.
But as long as you know the number, they should give you one.
I should really do that.
Yeah. They're always posted up every corner. I haven't seen them, but they usually post up on every corner.
Okay.
She's smiling like something's funny. Like she probably actually think that this guy is probably interested in her. She's crying, she's lonely. You see, most other homeless guys would probably take advantage of this chick. Yeah, she probably's been with multiple different guys throughout her homeless extent, and this is just not the case in this video. And it's sad that, like you could be homeless, but at least still have a cell phone. You still can have things, So you can have a storage unit, you can have clothes, you can go to the laundromat, you can clean yourself up, you can go to work every day. But people, when they get into this situation, they feel like that their life is over and they don't have to do anything. And what happens is life wears out life's them. And it's absolutely insane.
Any more questions?
No, that's it. Very much. Thank you. I appreciate the interview.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know how to take it off.
You gotta undo the button.
Oh, this one.
Where are you going right now?
I'm actually gonna go try to get some headphones and go to the library.
Headphones in the library. Crazy. I I remember those days. A lot of homeless people hanging out in the library, not doing anything. But you got to do something because life continuously moves on. Things are not getting any cheaper; it's getting expensive. So for anybody in this situation, just know that there is hope for you, and I believe in you if nobody else does. So, but guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video. Over and out.